Alright, let's get started. We're going to start a little early, like 3 minutes before start time, just so we can get through the inventory. We take care of the inventory. We start at 6:30. Alright, so here we go. Let's see who's in the gates. Also, yesterday was like the first time I saw that I couldn't do this anymore. So I was like, oh wow, that meant I kept consistently exchanging them. So I finally caught up and like bronze fruited out. That's all my bronze fruit to clean up. Yeah, just clean up just a little, just enough to get to the story. Yeah. So I have that 333 every single time. Yo, Eric, how you doing? So let's clean that up. Once we go here, it'll prompt us to clean it up. I'm doing well. Currently, the east coast of the U.S. is going through a hurricane, Aaron. So that's interesting. Minor rain over here, but it's not crazy. Thou art the harvest that reaps the stars. Yo, hotshot, welcome. Yeah. So I see you're probably chilling, Delante. That one's probably not affecting you too much. You're kind of like Midwest, I would say. So it wouldn't affect you too much. Let's go here, and there. Alright, now let's get started. Oh wait, that was for craft businesses. Whoops. Let's get rid of some craft businesses. Alright, also the 1 stars, get rid of those. Filtered by servant? There you go. There we go, we got it. Now we can get started. Hold on, let me get this call real quick. Alright. You are not going to chill about this stream though. I'm sure you are going through 2 sections for this video alone. Wait, for this one? Wait, alright, I'm back. I just had to like talk to that person there. Alright. This one right here. Oh yeah, this whole node right here. All 5 of this, 1 whole video. Here we go. Section 6. Thou art the harvest that reached the stars. Interstellar mountainous city Olympus. Great orbital shrine Olympia Dodona. The center of his operation. A revelation is upon us. Now is the time of revelation. He is all-powerful justice, the direct heir of primordial chaos, and ruler of all things. He is the one who should keep all of humanity safe. He is the one who should rightfully rule over all of overworlds. He is the wielder of great thunderbolts capable of shattering even the Amas scythe, none less than the authorities of Gaia and the Malay bow to his will. He is the great Themirrors, the one who wields the Corona's crown for all eternity. Now behold the words of the Almighty Zeus. There's work to be done. Dang. He reminds me of a little bit of Edison a little. He's like, he stole his drip. He's like, that all white stuff, I need you to come up off that. And he killed him. He's like, oh, you rebel against me? Because I see you got drip, but I'm going to take that before you go down. I command you by my name, Demeter. Goddess of the land, who grants the vast earth and abundant harvest in my own flesh and blood. You are to eradicate the Chaldeans who lurk within my city. I permit you to use your Athenia in every district of Olympus. May your piercing shrieks shatter the bones of the enemies that threaten our world. As you wish, Almighty Zeus, your will is my command. These Chaldean demons strike fear into the very hearts of our citizens. And as a citizen of Olympus may as well be my own children, my duty as a mother is clear. Oh, the Zeus fight? What, does he keep coming back to life? I shall use every power and authority at my disposal to eradicate them. I swear it on my beloved Persephone. What a lovely oath by a lovely goddess. I'm touched, truly. I see. So you have sworn this oath on your precious daughter, Lady Persephone. Then heavenly Zeus' will is certain to be fulfilled, no matter who may try to stand in his way. Forgive me, King of Gods, but may I offer a word of advice? As nice as this may seem to my alter ego colleague and fellow foreign god disciple Limbo, so overcome with emotion, that is not why we are here. Might there be any room for us to join her on this mission? Your help is not needed. I have no orders for the likes of you disciples. Well, that's a pity. It seems we still have yet to be fully earn your trust. May I say something, Father? Yes, Father. My big brother say something. While I do have my concerns about sending Demeter out of this mission, I'm happy to abide by your judgment if this is what you think is best. That being said, there's one thing I would like to ask. Please tell me, why did you place such a curse on that sage of proper human history? Oh. So you noticed that, Castor, child of old in whose veins run my blood. Very well then, I shall tell you, that sage is a prime example of the very worst of humanity. Thus he does not deserve to be met with the full wrath of my lightning. I trust you can understand that. Father, if I may say one more thing. Why did you not strike him dead on the spot? Big brother. And why did you even permit Kalia's submarine to disembark on our holy land? If you had only used your true great thunderbolts, their entire ship would be. That's right. He was like, why did you play with them? You didn't take it serious. Enough, Castor. Evening. You may be Almighty Zeus' child, but that does not give you license to speak to him however you like. Remember, you are in the presence of the King of Gods. It's alright. I forgive your transgressions, Castor, and I admit your words possess an element of truth. Indeed, I am all-powerful. If I wished, I could have easily reduced them all to dust. However, there is one thing you must never forget. If I were to use the true strength of my great thunderbolts, they would demolish the city and obliterate the populace. So he's being careful. He's like, you know what? I'm hitting with some baby lightning. Make sure the city beneath doesn't get messed up. Yo, Palm. Nope, it's all smooth sailing. No hardships. Not even Demeter's regenerative gifts will be able to bring them back. We must protect the city. We must protect the populace. The Lady of the Scales? That's everyone, right? What, Demeter? For ever since the second Makia, 14,000 years ago, the day we obtained the Cronus crown, we have ceased to be a fleet of mechanical arcs crossing the sea of stars, and have become gods. I take it your divine revelation is over then. That must be quite tiring for you, King of Gods. Oh, Lady of Scales. Oh, yeah, that one. That one reminded me a little bit of Ilyanov. Especially since merely keeping Olympus running must take at least 90% of your resources. Also, let me do this too, before I forget. But yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely ready. I got like 2.5k Mystics saved. It's good to go. So let me do this right here. Let me go there, do this here, do this there, and then do this right here. Alright. I can't tell you how sorry I am for letting these Kalian insects slip inside. I could say the same to you, Weeding. You have nothing to apologize for. You entrusted kindness with the task of stopping as I did with Odysseus. Both failed. Indeed, Chaldea surpassed both our expectations. Revising our estimation of them is more than sufficient. I see. I don't know what to say. Hearing you say that to me, a mere human, makes me feel I have even less of a leg to stand on. I may seem cool and collected, but I was actually steeling myself to face some kind of penalty. He was like, I was about to get zapped. I was like, oh, I'm about to get zapped for day. You are my friend, I know, so don't you want to admonish me at least a little? I could never let the other ship's gods hear you tease me like that. But as it's just the two of us here, I cannot help but be more lenient with my judgments. Be at ease, young mage. There is no one else here for whom you need perform. That goes for the foreign god too. Of course, even as we speak, I am using all of my authority to keep this conversation private. Whatever we do or say here remains strictly between us. That said, even I cannot hide us from the priestess' prying eyes, loath though I am to admit it. That's because she's the observer. In a sense, she's even more trouble than the foreign god, who still lacks the body altogether. But simply knowing that she will not hear what we have to say is more than enough, since that will give us an opportunity to verify our endgame goals with one another. As you have surmised, Zeus, the foreign god is indeed keeping a close eye on me. The alter egos may be supervising the other cryptors, but only I have a direct link to the foreign god. If I were to act in any way counter to the foreign god's interests, I would immediately be cut off from further aid. Which is why I had no choice but to say, grow the tree of emptiness. When it is done, the reconstruction of myths will take place. Yes, I remember that. You also said that this planet's surface activity would be restored to the Age of Gods, and that the gods would soon after resume their reign. I agreed with your conclusion, but insisted we face one another in combat. I said that if you truly believed in the ideals of which you spoke, you should demonstrate that you wield the necessary strength to bring them about. Of course, I lost that fight. I never thought I would learn firsthand how debilitating complacency could be. Dang, he even taught him too. He said, I will show you. That was only because I planned ahead. I took a calculated risk that you wouldn't go all out if I spoke to you alone. Olympus is not part of Earth. It's a colony that continues to operate to this day. As its omnipotent god, you have an obligation to keep it running at all times. So it follows that you would not employ your full strength in an opening move against a lone mage like myself, yes? I have to admit, you were a clever bastard of a human. As soon as you unveiled your meteor magecraft, I knew I had erred at the start. I quickly changed outputs, but by then it was too late. In boxing terms, I had already been knocked out. So he just hit him with like the 100% off the bat. He's like, I'm not even gonna warm up. Here's just like, He was like instinct off the bat. Well, I wouldn't give to show Hades the signals Demeter and Aphrodite were emitting as they watched. I doubt there are any stories of those two staring, slack-jawed in shock at any myths from your proper human history. I could say much the same of your reaction as well. You look more like a kindly old man than a cold-blooded, all-powerful god. Have the other gods of this Lostbelt ever seen those other possibilities you harbor? As if I would ever let them see such a thing. I am Zeus, the flagship of all Olympus. I am the all-powerful one who rules over even the other gods. Even this avatar to which you now speak of is no more than a virtual self, created expressly to converse with you. It is both me and not me. Yes, good point. I may be hiding something, but being a ship, you are largely unable to do so. When you do something not expected of you, you create a new function and have it act in your stead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you out. Let's return to the subject at hand. You recognize the foreign god's existence and accepted the Tree of Emptiness into your world. After that, you need the Tree of Emptiness in order to preserve the Lostbelt, but at the same time... Yeah, yeah, he does. He does. As long as the Tree of Emptiness is here, the foreign god will one day descend upon our world. And we Olympians gods cannot coexist with the foreign gods. All we gods need is the Tree of Emptiness. The foreign gods and the alter egos are our enemies, nothing more. Thus, the instant the Tree of Emptiness has fully blossomed, we will revolt against them. So they both like, yeah, we agreed to grow the tree, but then how will you fight? I wonder, will he fight Zeus at that time then? I will claim the Tree of Emptiness for myself and destroy the foreign god's point of arrival. From there, I will purge the world of the last traces of instant proper human history and establish our world of Olympus in its place. I remember you approached me with a contract back when that thought first occurred to me. Your exact words were, "There is no need for you to explain your decision with words. King of gods, I implore you to form a contract with me, for our ultimate objectives are the same, which is bring the Tree of Emptiness to maturity." That was your way of suggesting we protect this Lostbelt from the foreign god, wasn't it? I wouldn't be so bold as to say protect, as you and I both seek that same outcome. I only wanted your help so that our goal would be realized, even if one of us were to fall. I trust your feelings on that have not changed? Of course not. I may oppose proper human history, but I do not oppose humanity. I promise you that in the event of your death, I will carry on protecting humanity in your stead. Even if it should come to light that you have been deceiving us and acting on proper human history's behalf. As long as you are not openly to blame for your actions, I will accept you, warts and all. I hear you loud and clear, Zeus. It seems our plan remains unchanged. There are only a few days left until the Tree of Emptiness reaches the critical point. Until that time comes, we shall continue to work towards the resurrection of the Age of Gods. You continue to walk a tightrope with the foreign god. Olympus and Chaldea all aiming to knock you off. And you do so with aplomb. Wait, Woody, there's one thing I would like to verify as well. Yes. You told Kindness the stars indicated you would need to fight 2 more times. Yes? One of those happened in Atlantis, leaving only 1 more. So you are to save your final battle for me, understand? I forbid you to waste it on either Chaldea or the alter egos. I want to fight you once again, and I want to stake the future of this world of gods upon our battle. He's like, oh my goodness. Of course. When that time comes, I will gladly face you with all my strength, so that I may live up to your expectations. He said, don't you waste a round over there. Aphrodite, what an unpleasant surprise. Exactly who gave you permission to stand there, human? Olympia, Dodona, corridors are reserved for gods alone. They are no place for humans to loiter. I see. Well, I do beg your forgiveness if I've offended you, O goddess of beauty. I was trying to hide my pitiful human self behind a pillar, so as not to accept your divine mood. But I guess I wasn't successful. You're new here. Are you another one of those mages from proper human history? Cryptor? Was it? Let's see, there's Kyle Exemplis, who reminds me of a filthy little puppy. Pepe, who reminds me of a nasty vulture. Beryl? We still haven't seen this guy's Lostbelt yet. He's just chilling. And you're, what are you exactly? Are you really a cryptor? Nothing about you stands out. I can't even think of an animal you remind me of. How dreadfully boring. Ouch, you cut me too quick, goddess. But yes, you're exactly right. As you can see, I am but a humble, harmless human. If you think me pitiable, I would only ask that you find in your divine heart to offer me some tiny modicum of compassion. Compassion? You want me to spend my precious time thinking about a human? Humans are weak and deserving our protection. I'm even willing to lend them a hand when they need help. But that's as far as it goes. We are the gods of Olympus. We would never waste our time on something as foolish as thinking about humans, especially not here. Dolman comes back. That's okay. I'll pass on him. He's cool though. Maybe I'll get him next time around. Next time around, I'll probably get him. Not even a comrade of Custodia. Know your place, human. You couldn't be more right, goddess. Please forgive my foolish offense. You see, I only just arrived from incredible barbaric island. Every person there had their hands full taking care of themselves, and any faith they may have had in something greater had long been lost. Not that there was ever any gods in that world to begin with. Of course, compared to that, Olympus has been truly divine in every sense of the word. Wait, what? There's a summer Miyu. I didn't even know that she was coming out. Indeed, your glorious light is still too far off, bright for my poor eyes. I only hope you can laugh off my slight as the foolish remarks of a hopeless country bumpkin. A world without gods, huh? Such a place is better to off being pruned. Yeah, she could have killed him here, but instead she used that talk no jutsu. Very well, Cryptor. You may not be worthy of my consideration, but I can spare you a bit of my pity. I can only imagine how much you must have suffered in a Lostbelt without a single god. So I will overlook your transgressions here in light of your wise decision to abandon that foolish Lostbelt. Now then, what is your name? Your mercy and kindness move me to my core, goddess. I have no words to express my gratitude and respect. My name is Beryl Gut. If I have proved worthy of you remembering me, even only for a fleeting moment, I will know joy beyond measure. Beryl, what a strange ring your name has. It almost sounds like blood splattering against a wall. Very well, Beryl, come to my shrine. You're going to tell me, and only me, about this Lostbelt. This land of fairies at the ends of the world you abandoned. Land of fairies at the... Oh, wait, what? So this is Baba Sith and what's that girl's name with the maid costume? Vargas. That world. It would be my pleasure, my goddess. But first, may I ask you something? I can't seem to find a close friend of mine here no matter where I look. So he abandoned all those people. It's Kadak, the one you said reminds you of a puppy. Would you happen to know where I might find him? Of course not. I couldn't possibly care less about such a hapless creature. He's probably out somewhere enjoying one of the city's automated brothels. Is that so? Well, that works out nicely. I see. Yes, that does sound like something Kadak would do. But in that case, Lady Aphrodite, if Kadak is out in the city now, I mean, according to the revelation from the King of Gods. Oh, that, yes. If he's out in the city now, he'll probably end up dead, caught up in the eradication of Chaldea. As a pathetic member of proper human history, rather than one of our citizens of Olympus, there would be so much as a trace of him left. Yes, I am. I am saving for Castoria. This would be like the 6th time I try to go for her. I'm going there once again. So, once again, I am asking you. Indeed, this may sound heartless of me, but if that is fate, so be it. After all, you're the goddess of love, and love can, at times, be cruel. Yeah, we're definitely going with the Castoria. You were never one to come to the aid of mortals, even in proper human history. For my part, I can only hope and pray that Kadak is still somewhere in this shrine. What about the other 12 Olympians? Say, for example, the goddess of the land and harvest who has long protected nature, animals, and humans alike. He's talking about Artemis. Oh yes, Demeter? Okay, never mind. I always think of Artemis for that. Demeter. Good question. I'm not really sure. There would be no problem if she could remain the steely, cold-blooded goddess she should be. But Demeter. She's always been much too kind for a mechanical god. So that means the fight will be easy. Interstellar Mountainous City Olympus. South District. All of a sudden, an enormous flock of birds took to the sky, causing the people there to instinctively look up. Easy. But it was only a flock of birds taking flight. Nothing else of note occurred. Today will play out peacefully, just as yesterday had. Soon, there will come another peaceful tomorrow to take its place. That was what everyone thought just before it happened. We have the technology. We have the units. We have rulers. We have Avengers. We have the technology to take her out. It was an enormous sphere. A massively steel object as tall as most of the nearby skyscrapers. This was the true form of a god. This is one of the gods that reigned supreme over the Olympus, one of the arcs that had crossed the Sea of Stars long ago. This was the Athelian that presided over the land. This was Demeter, the mechanical goddess of the land and harvest. As the mother goddess who inherited much from Gaia, her name means Mother Earth. She saves humanity by giving them ambrosia, which grants immortality. She nurtures humanity by keeping her supply towers running at every hour of every day. Wait, is it time to square up? It'll be next note I square up with her, right? Her love for humans is genuine. But, wait, someone said here 42 turns or 52 turns, right? I forgot, someone said something high. Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Oh, my beloved citizens of Olympus, my darling, precious children. I'm so sorry to have to do this. That was you? But I need to take your lives for a moment. Commence demolition. None shall hide. Dang, she hit that Fuyuki on us. Shinra Tensei. Oh. An earthquake. No, wait. That didn't feel like it came from the ground. This is Demeter's power. Believe me, I know these massive vibrations anywhere. Scream, Elysius. It's Scream derived from Demeter's authority. That can till massive expanse of land in an instant. Wait, who was the first one who joined? Yo, was it your whole career? Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna put your beast in there, right? Like the meme got to continue. It's like, oh yeah, your Nero beast comes out. But she survived last time though. That was good though. It's powerful enough to destroy entire city districts. She could use it plow all of Olympus in probably half a day. Did you say all of Olympus? That's right, she must be trying to kill us. No, she must be trying to kill you guys, even if she has to reduce the whole city to rubble to do it. I can't use you? I'm on my own? Oh no! So she's attacking the whole city. Yes, her scream kills everything it touches. She must be counting on all of us being somewhere in the areas she's targeting, as that's all she needs for her attacks to succeed. This was how the gods so brutally killed the heroic spirits from proper human history. Oh, so they don't think anything of sacrificing their own city. Get your top rider? Oh no, I think that's Da Vinci. But wait, I just remembered. Adele, didn't you say that? The power of the gods is the only thing that can kill these immortal people. But while they're practically immortal, they're not truly immortal. That's what you said, right? That's right. So then, does that mean at this very moment, they're being placed in some sort of cryostasis? Demeter is massacring hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah, but nobody's gonna care. Not when they know she'll regenerate everything she kills or destroys later. Is what she did back during the Third Machia. And is what she did when she killed Nikola Tesla's group, too. Oh, nice! You got the Rasputin, Yorokove. Well, with Demeter's authority, she could easily massacre every Olympian who swears allegiance to her. And bring everything back the way it was just a few days ago. Our glorious gods, huh? So even death can be cured in this world. But you all said you still felt pain, right, Adele? Even if they know they'll be brought back to life, being crushed to death inside a building must still be a terrifying experience. Assuming that the goddess of the land's authority truly is capable of completely restoring a person's physical body, the notion that the experience of dying would somehow not affect the victim psychologically is... I must admit that, while this is unexplored territory, the prospect seems extremely unlikely at best. I see, you care about the same thing they did. Some say it didn't matter what the people of this Lostbelt went through, since they were all going to disappear when proper human history was restored anyway. But that didn't prevent the heroic spirits of our allegiance from trying to save them from the gods' devastating attack. What's more, now that I've been on standby for so long, I took the liberty of rebooting myself. Adele, Marcarios, people of Chaldea. Given how you twins are more sensitive than most people, and according to old Lionhead, the master and demi-servant from Chaldea are just as much, if not more, so I imagine you must be absolutely twisting yourselves into knots over this dreadful state of affairs. You want Summer Vargas? Wait, you already have Vargas, right? Ah, I know because we did too. And with the benefit of that experience, I will ensure you don't make the same mistakes we did. Now then, let's resume Operation God Destroyer. Okay, that was the first time he was like, "All right, this is the one." I forgot. There was one. It was it was Arjuna where actually I was like, okay, I actually have to level up people. When I fought Arjuna, I had to level up Baba Civ skills and all that. Alright, here we go. Oh no, this is bad. I'm using Musashi. Now I see why this fight is hard. Oh. Gong her? I'm thinking about it. This ain't it? Okay. This ain't the one. Okay. I see. Forced to use mash. I'm forced to use Musashi in the front? No, I'm not. I might need to have her use the void though. Just for anything. This is fine. And how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. However, as long as I have my authority, death will be a memory, and no life on Olympus will ever truly end. After this Lostbelt, she made you change your tune? And yet, I still can't help but feel this is terribly sad. Raising South District. Goodness. She had to secure a race on them. Even as they run about in confusion and distress, the people of the city continue to pray. Oh, Lady Demeter, please forgive us. Please have mercy. I feel like she's like kind of OP up there. Like, she's like the gods of that. They'd probably be like, oh yeah, you can revive that servant. Revive that servant. This fight was the worst. Please, return my lost arm. Please, my child was crushed to death. Please, spare us. How can this be happening again so soon? Please spare us. Please give us Ambrosia quickly. But their cries fall on deaf ears. Their prayers remain unanswered. The situation above ground is sheer chaos. None of the people in the town are even looking our way. I have a visual on the target. Demeter is approximately 2,000 meters away. And as luck would have it, it's her big metal ass that's facing us. Let's go do what we can while we have the chance. Right. Oh. Given that the Tree of Emptiness is deeply connected to a given Lostbelt's king, logically speaking, the only god or operation God Destroyer would need to concern itself with is Zeus. One could even go so far as to call whittling down the enemy's fighting forces completely meaningless. However, while there are some heroic spirits, especially those from times of war, who rule large countries, who are able to ignore the screams of innocent bystanders. No doubt they are used to having little concern for human lives. throwing them away like so much refuse. But to that, I say this. Is throwing lives away what makes one a hero? Is being able to kill the mark of a champion? Yes, I suppose heroes may need to be callous at times, but it's not all callousness that makes them heroes in my book. If just killing and never doing any good was all it took to be a hero, then there would be no distinction between heroes and killers whatsoever. No, it is overcoming adversity, breaking through the dark of night, and saving, not taking lives, that makes one a hero. If a true hero is forced to take one life, it is only in order to save another, even if that other is their own. So, my fellow compatriots, if you, like us, are enraged by the destruction you see before you, then rest assured there's a way to defeat that one causing it, while we may have left for battle ourselves before it was complete. The collaborator has since completed our secret weapon, one which gives us more than even the odds of victory. Thank you for sharing your opinion. However, it did strike me as a tad long-winded for an impassioned mid-mission speech. He said we didn't need that motivation speech. Oh, wouldn't you say that? The pot calling the kettle black? Yeah, he was like, what? You saying I talk too much? I was like, oh, the pot calling. I said, hi pot, I'm Kettle. Nice to meet you. I can't say I expected this AI to come with a timer function. The reason I went to the trouble of making that speech, good Chaldeans, was to verify your feelings on the subject. What happens next is up to you. So Paragon, what will you do? I'm going to stop that guy. Right. Oh, dang it, I didn't do the full button. Well, I gotta program that. Ah, you got out again, Fo? Please get back in the storage space. Status report. 7-link heroic spirit cannon activated. 400 seconds until we can fire. Commencing Operation God Destroyer 1. Demeter maneuver. Good luck, everyone. Oh, you want the rum back? I have a stream element dashboard. I can just program it so it does the foo, the foo. So that way every time it says fo, I don't have to actually say fo, I just push the button. Approximately 30 minutes ago. God Destroyer Alliance Base, Olympus Underground. Operation God Destroyer. What's that? It is what sounds like. It's a name for the strategies we came up with to take down each of the gods. They've been the God Destroyer Alliance goal for a long time. Hell, they're the whole reason our alliance exists, and luckily, Tesla's group made a ton of headway on them. Unfortunately, we failed in our attempt, so now we would like you to pick up where we left off. Please help us. I'm sure Mahatma had a hand in bringing you here. These spirit origins of ours may not know you, but you have fought alongside other versions of us before, right? I remember you. We met back in America. We fought both against and alongside each other. I'm sure you will all fight to the very best of your ability, but knowing you, I can promise you this, it still won't be easy. Which is why we have this. Paragon, that mechanism. Oh. It's a Theros Kiramia injector. We got the steroids. Right, externally, it appears to be very similar to the ones we saw in Atlantis. This is an original model, so I'm sure it's a cut above what you saw in terms of effectiveness and precision. After all, Kiramia never degrades while they're near the Cronus Crown, the symbol of the King of the Gods. I'm guessing the Cronus Crown is the giant mechanical thing above the Great Shrine. That's right, it used to belong to Cronus, back before the first Machia. So that's what keeps the Authority nanomachines in good working order, huh? Sounds like extra divine providence. Whoa there, careful foe. You don't want to get too close. Not unless you want that adorable fluffy body of yours to start swelling up like some kind of muscle balloon. It'd be like a roided furrow. Sifo, Kyo. These Theochirmia contain the authority of both Athena and Ares, the two gods of war. They're very pure nanomachines that are usually only given to the royal guard stationed in the Great Shrine. They should be a huge help in combat. At least until their effects wear off. Anyway, they're one of the more powerful weapons we got with the collaborators' help. Normal heroic spirits can't hold a candle to the gods, so you need these to power up your spirit origins. Ares Kiromiya. Oh yeah, that's the god of war. Back in Atlantis, we heard that these were long gone. I see, well, don't worry. That's not the case here. They don't exactly grow on trees, but rest assured, we do have high purity Kiromiya. From all the 12 Olympians here, dang, they are stacked. They're the pharmacists at the moment. Usually, they wouldn't reject human-based spirit origins. But fortunately, we know how to adjust them to work on you. So we're basically getting a free power-up, huh? This is great. It's like Buddha himself has come to drag us out of hell. Those of us who live by the sword aren't picky about using whatever gives us an edge. At least not if you live by my Nichiru. Granted, I'm sure there are also regular heroic spirits capable of cutting down gods. But never mind those for now. I like to use them too, if you don't mind, under the current circumstances. Also agree that we can't be picky about how we even the odds. Is that okay with you, Paragon? Yep, you bet. Just be careful and don't overdo it. Okay. Thank you, Paragon. Don't worry, if I feel anything is wrong with my vitals, I'll let you know right away. That said, I think I'll be just fine. I saw what it was like for everyone else to fight with Kiromiya back in Atlantis. Now it's my turn. She better have a different MP. Like a more buffed up one. If you stand over there, Mashi Musashi, I'll begin the Kiromiya injection and bonding procedure. And while we're doing that, I'll go over exactly what Demeter is. Here's a video feed of what's taking place above ground right now. It's like a lot of massacre. This is Demeter, goddess of the land. Also known as Demeter, interstellar voyage, supply and production ship. She provides the Olympus interstellar fleet with the supplies they need, and on Earth she provides people with infinite resources. She's said to be the god who inherited the most from Gaia, one of the original prototype ships. She possessed authority over the harvest, in other words, production and regeneration. While her power does consume a fair amount of magical energy, she rarely has to worry about running out thanks to the connection she, along with the other gods, have to the god made ley line and Olympus Crystal Mountain Range. That was a mouthful. Theoretically, she can regenerate from any amount of damage, making it impossible to completely destroy her. Dang. And if that wasn't bad enough, she got like I'm gonna heal 50k every turn type energy. She also possesses Scream Elusius, a destructive authority that breaks down old and dead organic matter into reusable resources. Between infinite regeneration defense and massively destructive attacks, she's a very powerful opponent. There's no way you can hope to defeat her in normal battle. I see, yes, that's certainly about what I would expect when going up against one of the 12 Olympians. What about that oral dissonance you two used yesterday? It appeared to do a good job at cutting the gods off from their magical energy resources. That is one of the Alliance trump cards, but it's not one we can use freely. Plus, it takes a while to charge with magical energy, so it's still out of commission right now. Not to mention that the real thing is somewhere else right now. Sorry. I suppose I should have expected it wouldn't be that easy. However, we've been developing a secret weapon on the sly. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon. With it, we have a non-zero chance of actually slaying the gods. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon. Unfortunately, it wasn't ready when Tesla's group was still here, but is ready now. With the heroic spirit cannon complete, we can finally fight back without having to cower in fear of the gods. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon. I'm not typically one to get excited about weaponry, but there's something about that name that gets my heart dancing. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon. Is it like the singularities? Yeah, the gods may have defeated us, but our loss was not in vain. Our path to victory was viable. We simply weren't able to take it. But now, our corpses have paved the way, and the path forward is clear. So go and be victorious. Okay, thanks guys. Now let me take it from here, or we'll be here all day. They should have added the roar in there for him. Alright, so the 7-link heroic spirit cannon is basically a giant super Mahatma Kami. I don't know. I have to analyze your character more. It's a type of mystic code that all 7 of us heroic spirits pooled our magical energy into making. You could even call it magecraft, weapons of sort. It uses Kiyomiya from the Olympian gods who were in the coexistence faction and were defeated in the last Machia. Hades, god of the underworld, Apollo, god of the sun, Ares, god of war, and Hephaestus, god of the forge. All 7 of us, along with a collaborator, designed it to fire a pretty powerful projectile. It should be able to expose a mechanical god's divine core with a direct hit, which will open it to further attack. This can work. I'm sure of it. So we got that scientific railgun is what they say. Now, let's get down to how exactly we're going to pull this off. Our target is Demeter, the mechanical god destroying Olympus South District, advancing as we speak. It looks like she's digging deep down into the ground, too, which means it's only a matter of time until she also destroys this base. So we got to fire the heroic spirit cannon before she can get the chance. According to our calculations, there are the 4 optimal positions at which the cannon can inflict the most damage. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta. Our job is to lure Demeter to one of these positions and score a direct hit on her with the heroic spirit cannon, after which we just wail on her. This is our surest path to victory right now, but be careful. The heroic spirit cannon may technically be complete now, but it can still only be fired once. If it misses, you'll be in big trouble. Dang, I still remember that scene where Super Orion was like, alright, I'm gonna shoot her down, so I'm gonna sacrifice it all. Kiyomiya injection and bonding process is complete. Vitals all look good. I'm all set too. This is amazing. I can feel the energy welling up inside me, magical and otherwise. As for the stuff with the cannon, we were listening along too, and I think we got the gist. Basically, we hit the goddess ship thingy with a special cannon, then it'll be time to cut her down to size. Sounds like a plan to me. Now let's all go make it happen. Are you with me, Paragon? Let's do it. Operation God Destroyer, begin. Right, Paragon. Oh, there's just one last thing you should be aware of. We don't have time to get into the details now, but just be careful about what you say up on the surface. Down here, you can say whatever you want, but up there, make sure not to mention our base or our names. I don't really get it, but got it. All set. Great. Maybe they're like, oh, because they made a contract with Demeter, If she finds out, oh, they're against us, she can just instantly wipe them out. Then let's get this operation started. I have a visual on the target. The meter is making her way through the South District, moving from the northern area to the southern. She's laying waste to everything in her path. She's going to destroy this entire region unless we stop her. That's probably her game plan. If she doesn't find us here in the south, she'll keep destroying all the other districts one by one until she does. I'll say this about that plan. It's a pretty solid approach to killing us all no matter where we might be hiding. Case in point, the line space is right in the southern tip's underground infrastructure. These guys don't do anything but by halves, that's for sure. If nothing else, I'll give them points for style. Last time Demeter stopped her assault after she killed all of her spirits above ground. But this time, we don't know what her ultimate objective is. For all we know, she might be really destroy the entire city. Either way, we're not gonna take this lying down. No way in hell I'm gonna let this guy destroy the city or wipe out our base. What's the latest status on the 7-link heroic spirit cannon? It's all set up on the rooftop of a disguised skyscraper in the middle of the South District. We're aiming it at Point Alpha as we speak. Find a way to lure Demeter there. We'll open fire as soon as we have her in our sights. Oh. Please get back in the storage space hall. Let me go over this one more time. Demeter is not acting alone. She's being accompanied by a number of escorts located directly beneath her. Specifically, it's a swarm of destructive machines and steel demonic beasts. You should be able to draw Demeter's attention by finding these escorts and destroying them one at a time. Our analysis tells us that Demeter relies exclusively on her overwhelmingly powerful abilities in combat. So she has no understanding of strategy or tactics as applied to battle. So the plan is to hit the nearby enemies hard, draw Demeter's attention, and lead her to Point Alpha. Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. It seems phase 1 of the anti-machine god strategy can be best described as, we won't know until we try. Holmes? Holmes, you good? I'm shocked too, Paragon. I can't recall Sherlock Holmes ever say something so cavalier before. He said, the more we mess around, the more we're gonna find out. It's almost sounded to me like he was just, well, saying something for the hell of it. I assure you, Miss Carolite, I was being quite sincere. Does he usually say that kind of stuff? Or was he hitting that pipe of his where we weren't looking? He was on that good stuff. No, well, I do very much enjoy a good pipe. I'm quite sober at the moment. Nor am I anyone else disguised at me. Now, more importantly, I'm sensing a number of magical energy signals not too far from us. Am I the only one? You're right. It's a group of Demeter's escorts. They appear to be about 200 meters away. And Demeter herself is 2,200 meters past them. We're close enough to begin the operation. Vote. So Paragon, what's your next move? The only move we can make. Understood. Prelim time, huh? Fun by me. Very well, let's begin phase 2 of this anti-machine god strategy. The only move we can make. So, something seems off about him. Is he good? Someone got to reboot him. He got hit too hard in the spirit core or something. Oh, okay. It's just these three? Alright, it's just trash mobs. Alright, there's no problem then. Here I'm like, oh wait, I don't got the right cards. Alright, now I got the right cards.
Alright.
This thing dies.
五輪の神髄、大友、任せて。仁王栗から昇天書。剣豪バット、イシャナ大天書。なんの切り返せるか。
All right. Actually, yeah. Wait, you noticed that? Hold on. Level 6, level 9. Hey, it's pretty good though, ain't it? Okay.
降伏勧告？待ってました。示談、装填します。じゃん。見て、この躍動、手を揺るがすエンジン。私、守備に走りました。さあ、支配してあげましょう。
No, don't give me. Admittedly, I might have missed lethal on that because it's not like up there. All right.
この私が、はい。損害想定内です。なんとかなりました、先輩。
You're like, that's odd. Musashi should have killed there. Oh, okay, let me check it out. FGO cards from Japan. Oh, dang. It's all calm. Always has been. Dang, that's nice. All right, let me see if I can just do one skill for Coin Sky, right? One skill. Show off the comment. Yeah, excellent choice. She's probably down here. As the image is sorted. 5-star assassin. There she is. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, we'll get to her soon. Soon. Trademark. Again with the Musashi. Okay. Hopefully they don't force me to use MASH again. I don't want to use that. Perfect. Burn the extra copies? Of which one? Okay, this time I'll juice her up for sure. I'll give her the good stuff. Oh wait, we have to have MASH in the party because everything else is too expensive. Let's put MASH back in there. All of them? No. Don't burn them. Save the copies. I don't have to use Musashi. I'd rather just 3-turn farm this thing. Like this. Let's do this the proper way. Not the 4 and 5 star, just the regular 3-star. Where is she? Oh, here she is. Alright, perfect. Now we're looping. We don't need Musashi here. Unless she needs some void BS. If she needs some void BS, we're screwed. Put you at the end. In honor of him pulling Yorokove, we're gonna use him too. Dang, he's too expensive. Bring him down to... I'll bring Ilya. It's too expensive as well? Goodness. Alright, everything's just so expensive. Okay, 4-star. Here, I can do this. Alright, off we go. I was gonna, but it was one too much. Man, oh man, I feel great. These Ares Kiyomiya are amazing. Confirming multiple hostiles down. These Athena Kiyomiya are amazing too. I've been able to raise the Ortanax output to 90%. Paragon, with these on our side, I think we should have no problem going toe-to-toe with Olympus forces. However, we still need more power in order to face a mechanical god. In this case, we require the 7-link heroic spirit cannon to break through shielding. Let's not forget, it's only a matter of time until the escort troops you just defeated regenerate it. Level him now? Excellent choice. So keep making your way through them until you get to Demeter. Onward. And then you'll be like, you'll get upset when his guts doesn't activate. Say, what you mean your guts don't activate? Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Demeter is changing direction instead of heading to the southern edge. She's started moving towards the ace. What the? Why isn't she trying to use her unstoppable regenerated and offensive abilities on us? Dang it. Change the plans. Forget about points Alpha and Beta. Hurry to point Gamma. Demeter's escorts are reconstructing themselves and changing formation. Try to get her attention by destroying them again. Multiple hostiles detected again. The reconstructed escorts are making their way towards us. Good grief, talk about your little guard dogs. Still, this would seem to work in our favor. Let's make extra sure to get Demeter's attention this time. Are you ready for another round of strenuous combat, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, battle position guys. Right, Paragon, preparing to resume battle operations. Alright. And then we give her the juice to fly. Oh well, this is a waste, but whatever. It does more damage. We'll kill this one.
この海で一番のスピードを。楽しいかも。簡単。シューター、注意事項ある？波が高いよ、気をつけて。ならギリギリまで攻める。釣り上げろ。アローサイド。なんか今いなかった。ハイアングルエアメイク。ターゲットロック。中間爆撃。
It's like magic down. Buff. Okay, that's fine. I have this.
ダコール、お任せください。いいよ。ハイアングルエアダイバー。はいダコール。楽しいかも。そこ。どう？見とれちゃった？スポーティーだったでしょ？
Oh yeah, so this part is extremely hard because they have 1 AP for it. The time, oh, and wait, this is a cast. Okay, so this is still not the fight yet. So it'll probably be the next node where you actually square off with her. They're really amping her up for sure. Unless this is the fight. Potentially could be the fight. He said bring a rider, right? I got the rider. Things aren't kind of looking a little spooky. But if I'm gonna bring this, I'm better off bringing oh, she's at disadvantage though. Double Da Vinci. I want to bring in an advantage just in case. Ruler time. Berserker time. I'm surprised. I'm so sad I can't use comma. I was like, no, comma, save me. Oh wait, I have this guy. Come over here. Alright, so we do this. Oh. This. This. I'd rather have a single target. Like her. But her skills are not up though. I could bring a buffer as well. Like you. It keeps the charges in check. Is this the fight? Is this the fight? Alright, bring you. Double Da Vinci, like this, and then that, and then bring you to head here. And I'll bring... Alright. I see it. For the DPS stuff, I think I'd rather have Mr. Gregori have the DPS. Okay. Hmm. We have double Da Vinci, that person, then you. Alright. Let us go. There, we broke through the second wave of escorts. Oh, so we can do this. Seriously, these War God nano wetsits are freaking amazing. I'm not about to convert from Buddhism anytime soon, but I can still totally get the appeal. Thanks for helping out. Anyway, that ought to have gotten the meter's attention by... rushing to get Ramo Mori? Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Oh, my beloved citizen of Olympus, my darling, precious children. The hell? She's ignoring us? It seems Demeter does not get involved in her escort's affairs. I suppose they all must be operating independently then. Oh? These escorts are only slowing us down. If we're to lure Demeter to Point Gamma, it seems we have to get out in front of her and make her notice us. She may have limitless capacity for regeneration, but even she cannot ignore direct attack to the face. So you want us to directly attack a god? I'll even go as far as to say that the third phase of this anti-machine god strategy is hit him as hard as you can. So that is the wisdom Sherlock Holmes, great sage of proper human history, has to offer. It's a reckless, foolhardy plan, but the premise is sound. Okay, Musashi and Paragon, the rest is up to you. Don't even think about trying to defeat her. Just holding out against her will be more fiendishly difficult than you can possibly imagine. So the objective is to survive. Gotcha. But for the plan to succeed, you will have to evade her attacks and hold out as best you can until you can lead her to Point Gamma. Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. She's been repeating the same crap for a while now. God, yes. Master Order, not so much. Hell, I bet most modern day kitchen appliance AIs are chattier than her. She could learn a thing or two from a good kabuki show. Alright, that's about all the bluffing I can muster. What do you think, Paragon? There's no way she's a match for your mortal mouth, Musashi. I knew it. Then let's keep this attitude up for one last push. The meter is approximately 2,600 meters away from our position. Deploying rapid movement charge to initiate battle. Alright, here we go. Let's see what type of stars she'll send down on us. The true mechanical god awakens.
Dare? カルデア。ああ、いけない子たち。罰を与えないと。戦闘会？期待に応えられるといいな。
Oh, I'm about to say, does she has with debuffs off the bat? Thank goodness she doesn't. Let's do this. She's kind of bulky, goodness. I just know. Alright, let's see. Gain resistance and immune to all debuffs, okay. Recover HP at end of turn, and when HP 0, recover HP once to survive. One who crosses starry ocean. Service of the power of the stars. Who has the power of the stars around here? Alright, I'm gonna juice up Da Vinci and let it ride like that. Alright, go. Oh, you do this too. And do it again. And you too. I'm not sure how hard she's gonna hit. I kind of want to hit this guts right now, because I'm kind of scared she might hit the full charge and then just mess me up. But I think we're good. Let's go.
私の宝具見たいのかい
You, you, and you. Alright.
いい機会だ。
そう君たちはあらゆる困難を乗り越えるその勝座を今示そうビューティフルジャーニーさあ行けるとこまで行ってみよう行くよ
Okay, she's a little tanky.
我が剣能よ悲しきかな悲しきかな悲しきは死は終わり
Yeah, big yeah, big damage. The biggest of damage. It is time.
王は嫌いかな。
Hit her with that laugh.
勝ち
We can't even curse her either.
よろしい。いい機会だ。夜の影、獣のなり、死の毒の犬どもよ。今こそ声高く笑うがいい。年が来る。頻繁の時だ。
Hit him with all types of missiles and everything.
剣能を使っても砕けはしません悲しきかな悲しきかなすぐに殺しますから
Alright, dang, 200k health restoration. I was saying like 50k, but they're like, hold on, move over. Here's like 200k. Alright, let me just do this real quick. Eat that good food, man. Yeah. Alright. Let's go here.
発進準備完了だ早く早くふむふむ任せてどんな嵐であろうともどんな未来が待とうともこれを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさボンビアージョまた会おう
I think I probably need Musashi in the front, right? Is that what it is? Musashi could do something?
行くよ
She hit that void on her or something?
すぐに殺しますからすぐに殺しますから悲しきは死は終わり
This is for himself. Strong single target? Oh, is that what it is? Strong single target. So I do have to win then, right? It's not just hold out.
人の世に在郷はつきまじ。
さあとっておきだよ任せて
苦痛、苦悩、死を食う蛇。生きる壁、くべる薪に集いたまえ。ザジガーニエ、アンリマイ。
Alright, this is the single target here.
君だ冒険の道のり未知への航海
That hot 800.
死は終わり
私はここまでだ。あとは隣人に託すとしよう。
I just gotta survive the charge. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I just had to survive. I was like, what? I was like, that ain't no way. I don't care how juiced up that Kakegyo gonna get. She's not gonna go through that wall. Alright. That was a dang wall they put in front of us. And look, he misses guts. That way you know. It's like that's your Rasputin as well, Delante. Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Why? Why? Why do you hurry to your deaths? Shatter. Not on the list yet, but once you start using that guy, you're like, dang. It's like a lottery machine. It's like a slot machine. I somehow managed to withstand her. Large-scale magical energy emanation. The Ortonex auto maintenance is still working. Theoretically, I still should be able to take 2 more strikes. Are you alright, Paragon? I'm okay. I'm relieved to hear that. There, we finally have the big gal's attention. Although, not only is her armor super tough, it really does regenerate before your eyes, huh? We'll obviously never get anywhere like this. We gotta fight mass with mass. So, how's that part going? It isn't much, but she has slightly altered her course to face us. Assuming she doesn't further alter her course, she should arrive at Point Gamma in due time. So far, so good, as they say, but I can't help but wonder, how many more times can we weather that assault? Even with Match Cure Life's considerable defenses, I'm also forced to conclude that the 2 more strikes is our limit. Suffice to say, things are not looking good. Foe? Dang it, this is bad. Enemy reinforcements are headed this way from the East District and fast. It's the Olympus official guards. Depending on their numbers, you might be a match for them, even in your powered up states. So you are the Chaldeans, the demons who would defy Lady Demeter and turn their blades on the gods of Olympus. We will cut you all down, women and children or not. Paragon. How'd they make it here through all these explosions? Oh right, they come back to life. Makes sense. Man, as if Demeter wasn't a hell of a handful on her own. Now we got a bunch of tough-ass soldiers who don't even fear their own deaths to deal with too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Way more than I can count. Saying things aren't looking good would be kind of an understatement. Alright, Shimen Musashi. How are you going to get out of this one? We got the ley line off of that one. It's a hint. Let me see. 4 more. What do you think about this one? If I go 4 more, we'd go 3 hours in, probably. Oh, I just noticed it's a quarter AP cost, so that's pretty good. They brought it down for 30 days. I think what we'll do here. Oh wow, they brought Muramasa out. Yeah, it's been an hour. You're right. It's been yeah, just like that. The story's pretty good though. It's been an hour and a half. They have Abigail as well. All right, if we get Anger Manu, we'll spin for Abigail. All right, here we go. Okay, nothing. All right, that brings us to the end of the stream. What we're gonna do is next time we're gonna go in there. We're gonna challenge her and see what she got. Oh, and I think I have the apples now, right? Now that I beat that part. Yeah, I do. Boom, boom. 3 of 5. All right. So, hopefully, see you all next time. Adios. Bye bye.